So if you are a high-level user and you want to go ahead and offer signups, let's just say you're using Saas Configurator and you know what? You don't want people to sign up for your high-level using, using Saas Configurator and have it input the credit card, and you want to go ahead and have them sign up automatically. Keyword, automatically. You're not creating any accounts. Automatically, you want to have them sign up without them having to input a credit card. Then this video is for you, all right? Now, this video, I'm going to cover how to get users to sign up for your high level. Plus, they'll receive your login details via email without inputting a credit card. So to get started, you will need a Go High Level account, Agency Pro, the top tier plan, okay? Obviously, you're going to need the API key. You're going to need a form, all right? Duh. I mean, you got to have to sign up in some way, shape, or form. Listen, this slides, the way I made them, listen, I was in a rush, okay? All right? A free or paid Pabbly plan, and you're going to need MailerLite, which is optional, and you're also going to need $1 million. Just kidding. No, you're not. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and go and dive into Pabbly so you see what it looks like. So this is what Pabbly is. So I'm going to drop a link in the description to go get Pabbly, or you can just go ahead and Google Pabbly.com. Pabbly is basically a competitor to Zapier, but the reason why I like them is the easy to use, and it's a one-time paid subscription. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay, so first off, let me show you what it looks like. So when you access your Pabbly Connect, let's see here. When you go ahead and access your Pabbly Connect, hold on, a few things here. What you want to do right now is you want to go ahead and let me show you what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like, and then we're going to go ahead and build it, okay? So you're going to need a webhook from Pabbly, okay? That's pretty straightforward. You're going to need a webhook from Pabbly, and then obviously you're going to need lead connector. We're going to need to create a location, okay? And then we're also going to need to create a user, and then we're going to need to create or update a subscriber on MailerLite, and then this is just something I forgot to take out, okay? Now, if you guys are ready to dive into it, what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and go into our dashboard. Now, we go back into our dashboard right now, and we're in the dashboard, and we're going to create a workflow, okay? Workflow is demo, high level, sign up. Okay. Now I know I'm speaking a little bit of a country accent here, guys. But I have no clue why I'm doing that, but that's why I'm doing it right now. Okay. So first thing first is we're gonna go ahead and come up here and we're gonna click on webhook. Just kidding. I just have fun. All right, so let's go ahead and click on the webhook. Okay. So we click on webhook. What you're gonna do is you're gonna copy this webhook. Okay. Keyword is going to copy this webhook, and then you're going to go into your high level account. Let's make sure we have this here. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to automation, and when you come up here to automation, let's make sure this is hidden. All right, you're going to come up here to automation, and then when you come up here to automation, what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to just create a workflow. You can start a new workflow. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Start from scratch, create new workflow. All right, we're going to name this demo high level. Okay, and then the workflow trigger is going to be form submitted. All right, and the form is account creation. There you go, free trial account creation. I'm going to show you guys the form and details you need in the form. So you're going to save trigger, and then you're going to add the first action. And let's go ahead and go into a webhook here. Okay, and create that and save action and save. Okay. All right. 1 second. Okay, good. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a form. But since the form I'm using is already live, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that form. And I'm going to show you guys how to, besides form builder, I'm going to show you guys pretty much how to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this form, and we're going to call it free trial account creation demo form firm. We're back. All right, so it's the free trial account creation demo form. This is it right here. Let me just make a few notes to myself here. There's a few things I have to do. All right, so we come up here to demo form. Let me show you guys what the form looks like, the information and the details you're going to be collecting. So first you need the email, the first name, the last name, the phone numbers, the address, the city, the state, the country that they're going to be in. You need the postal code, you need the company name, you need a business website, and you need to create your free account now. Okay. So these are all pretty much information that you're going to need. Now, once we have our form created, we're going to go back into our automation. Yeah, that's fine. Save form. We'll go back into our automation here. And in the automation here, let's go. We have high level account creation, high level webhook demo. No, that's not it. Be nice if I actually organize this, guys. It'll be super, super nice. Like I said, we're just doing something live right now. Account creation. You know what? Let's just go ahead and create a new workflow. How about that? We'll just start from scratch. Start from scratch, create a new workflow, and we're going to go ahead and curl this workflow. Don't forget. Remember me. Don't forget. Okay. And then for this workflow trigger, we're going to go ahead and call this form submitted. And the form submitted is going to be form is account create face free. There you go. Demo form, save trigger. And the first thing we're going to do is going to come up here to webhook. And then webhook, make sure it's a post request. Make sure your webhook is a post. Come up here and then copy this. And then once you copy it, come up here. Where is this stuff, man? Where is it? There you go. Post that in there. And then save item. And then save. So what we can do right now is we can test the form out. Or what we can do is what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to go to sites, and then I'm going to make sure that the form is published. Make sure this workflow is published. Let's come up here to sites, and let's go into the form builder. Let me know if you're enjoying this, guys. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying me building this stuff out. And let's go to open form link. And then we're going to go ahead and create a let's just make sure that this does not autofill, because it will autofill. I'm trying to see how it's going to not autofill. Let's open this in new window. Open. Let's go ahead and open form link in incognito window. All right. Okay, it's in incognito. Yep, it still did it. It still did it. All right, that's fine. It's going to auto-populate all the information. So I'm just going to go ahead and blur out this portion of the video, guys. Just FYI. Let me just use an email. This part will be blurred out. Let me see, what address do I want to use? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. I can use that. I can use that address. All right, and the company name is YouTube Video. And then United States. Create your free account now. Okay, perfect. All right, that should be created. Let's come back into our workflow. Let's come back to Pabbly. Let's make sure it picked it up. Okay, perfect. It picked it up right here. So now we're back in Pabbly. And it looks like Pabbly did pick it up. Let's see here. Let's see if it did. Yep, it did pick it up. It picked up the numbers. It picked up everything. So we got all the data that we need. So what we're going to do is the next action we're going to do is going to go into, we're we're going to type in here, net new action. We're going to type in lead connector. And then here for the event, we're going to click create location. Okay. And when you click create location, you're going to click on connect. And when you click connect, it's going to ask you, click on add new connection. And then what you're going to do is lead connector 3, agency API. Demo. And then you're going to go into agency account. It's not it. There it is. You're going to go into agency account. And when you get into agency account, what you're going to do is copy your API key. And once you copy API key, come up here, paste your API key, and then save it. And then once you connected it, then you go ahead and click create location. All right, you'll create a location. And then here for the data, just business name from your webhook. Let's come up here, business name, 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 business name. You can use whatever you want to do. I'll just use the full name for this one. And then the next thing, we need the address. For the address. What do we do with the address? Address. Okay, and then the city. What do you mean for the city? City. Right, city. Okay. This video is going to end up being longer than I actually wanted it to be, but hey guys, it's all right. I'm with you 100%. You know, if I haven't launched right now, feel free to go grab a coffee and do whatever you got to do. You know, we are working today, baby. And then country. What is the country? I try to leave. I'll try to edit and add a few more details as far as like, you know, all the good stuff in the video, as far as the country, the city, the state, and all that good information, all the good jazz. I try to share the form as well, so you guys kind of have your own copy of the form, and you can kind of use that for your in the description, so you can use that for your practice. Postal code. All right, and then website we can leave that. Time zone we can leave it. First name, you can add a first name. La 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 no 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 bam bam pow 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 okay I played too much. I'm like a 5-year-old, man. I'm like a 5-year-old. It's like it's insane how much I played too much. Yeah. Put the email and then obviously the phone number. All right, we got all that. You can put in Twilio account ID and all that good stuff. Okay, so now it's going to say snapshot. What's your snapshot? I'll just use my snapshot, which is a SaaS snapshot. I own the snapshot. API key. You can add API key if you want to. Facebook URL, all the good stuff. So save and send a simple request. So we've created the location. Boom, it's going to spit out details right there. Then the next thing we need to do is we need to create a user. So then you're going to type lead connector again. And then you're going to click create user. And then you're going to use the API connections you used the last time. And then for here, what you want to do is just use the data from the last stuff, which is the first name. And first name, my friend. What's your name, my friend? Why are you having fun and not talking to me? Oh, yeah. It's Mr. Matey. Listen, guys, listen. Oh, and then for the password, so you put the email for the password this is where you get to create the password. You can call it whatever you want to do. We can call it hello, YouTube. 1, 2, 3. Hello, YouTube. 1, 2, 3. So that's the password. Just remember that password. And then we're creating an account, admin. And then here, what you want to do here, where it says location ID, what you want to do is you want to just go ahead and click on map. And when you click on map, erase this data. and then come up here to location and then put the ID here. It's very important. It's very important that you click on map and you select the ID. All right. And then permissions, all you want to do is just pretty much just copy all of this and paste it. It's just telling you, hey, they can read campaign read only. True, they can read. Actually, no, false. This is just basically giving you what permissions do they have when you create this account, right? Triggers enabled, true, funnels enabled, all the good stuff. Just so whatever you don't want them to have, put false. What you want them to have, click true, and then save and send test requests. All right, and that's it. Pretty much the account's created. Now, if you wanted to send them an email, what you can do is click on this action here, and you can click on Mailer. You can use MailerLite, but I'm not going to use MailerLite just for the fact that it's just going to end up being a longer video. I'm just going to use my lead connector here. And then once you use lead connector, you go ahead now and connect your sub account, not the agency sub account, your sub account. I'm not going to connect that for the sake of just this video. And then what you want to do is you can create a separate workflow. However you want to do it, maybe use a tag. You can add them on a tag. So let's say you add them on the tag, and then when you add them on the tag, you can say the tag fires out, unique data such as the email and the password you created. But we're going to say this is, we're going to add a tag. Let's look for tag. There you go. Add tags to contact. There you go. And then we're going to go ahead and connect. We're going to connect our new connection. So add new connection, and then make sure you use connect your personal sub account. And then here we're just going to use the main account that we use. And then this is the main account. And then the tag is going to be contact ID. Also make sure this is mapped. And then let's use the create user. And what the email was. Perfect. All right. And then the tag is going to be new user, or whatever you want to call it. So basically what happens is whenever someone gets added with this tag, they will pop up and you can save and send the requests. Oh, yeah. Contact ID is invalid because this contact does not exist. So you could use lead connector. I personally would use, the way I have it set up is I use, I don't want to make this video too long. So however you want to send it's perfectly fine. What I use is where are we? I use MailerLite. And what I do with MailerLite is I add them to basically a group. And whenever someone joins that group, they will get an email, and the email that they would get is going to be like, hey, thanks for subscribing. Let me see if I can MailerLite.com. Yeah, I'll just log in for future. But you get the gist for the most part is you just want to go ahead and then you send them the login details. You email them the login details and the password details for the account they created. Now let's go ahead and see our work that we did. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go back and sub accounts. Remember we created a sub account, and it was a sub account called YouTube demo. All right, that was what the sub account was called. So let's go ahead and come up here to sub accounts. It was saved under a full name. Let me make sure I find it. Okay, so this is a sub account. I just realized this. I created it under my name. So this is a sub account right here. I'm going to blur out the rest. So this is a sub account right here. I created it under my name, full name, Emmanuel Igwe. You can create a sub account, whatever you want to do. So this is a sub account that we just created automatically. And the login for this is going to be, the email I used, plus the password YouTube welcome 123. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna do my best to kind of leave a copy of the form, like a share funnel of the form, and also I'll try to see if I can share Pabbly as well, so you guys have access to all that data. Like I said, guys, enjoy and don't forget to sub to